Ellie Williams and I'm the Vice President Community at Bristol Students' Union.
Hello, I'm Hafsa Amin, BME, Black and Minority Ethnic Part-Time Officer.
My name's Tom, I'm the Vice President Education at the Students' Union.
And my name's Imogen Palmer and I'm the Vice President Activities.
I'm Rob, I'm the President of the Students' Union this year.
Hi, my name is Alessandra and I'm the Vice President for Welfare and Equality.
Hi, I'm Hannah, I'm the Vice President for Sport and Health at UBU.
That's great.
So I think the best thing about being a student officer is the range of people that you get to work with. So there are people obviously in the organisation who support you.
You mix of people in the local community and local residents, local politicians.
Working with a team of officers, running team campaigns, making the union stand for something, those are all great things.
I like that you always work in an organisation where people want to change things for the better, so there's a lot of energy and enthusiasm.
So it's really a diverse range of things. It takes us all around the student union, takes us all around campus.
So the one part I particularly like is the kind of strategic side of things. So that's thinking 5, 10, 15 years into the future.
And also being paid to do something that I actually care passionately about is just amazing.
So a normal day for an elected officer can be really varied.
On Monday morning at 9 AM we have SAB brief where the 6 of us get together and we talk about the issues that are going to be coming up in the week.
I'm the student representative on university committees and I have to kind of scrutinise their plans.
So this morning we had team brief, which is really fun. It happens every Monday and it's just where the entire organisation, so all the staff and all the officers get together and they update from their week.
Nearly all my day is either spent in meetings or preparing or following up from meetings. And that's where we get a lot of our work done. We have specific agendas to push and a large licence to operate.
Frequently I have meetings with students. Obviously they're the most important, we represent them.
But what we try and do a lot is, obviously we are student representatives, is get out on campus, be around the ASTA library, be around the gym, be around physics, that central point where there's loads of students passing through all the time.
I think the most important things for being a student officer are being a really good listener, because you're a channel between students, the union and the university.
It's the ability to disagree without being completely disagreeable. It's the ability to convince people, to make an argument, to keep people on side.
To represent doesn't necessarily mean just talking about your opinions or your friends' opinions, but actually actively seeking out what the student body wants.
So just being able to talk to people from different backgrounds and being able to relate to them and help them if needed.
A strong desire to make things better, and I think if you have that then you'll be a really good student officer.
If there were no elected officers, the university would have an easier life, I guess.
If we didn't have sabbatical officers, I think it'd be a lot more difficult for the student body as a whole to make the kind of changes that they want to see.
So if university meetings didn't have student officers in them, you wouldn't have someone who's just out of university, you wouldn't have someone with a fresh perspective.
There would not be one centralised, coordinated voice shouting out students' concerns to the university and to the union and to the wider city.
You don't quite understand until you're in the scenario how seriously those senior people who are leading the university take your voice.
So our voices and our interests and our perspectives could be heard as well, and union could truly cater for all students who come to Bristol.
All these kind of really big projects that are affecting students need to have that student voice there.
I don't think there's such a thing as the student experience. All students have different experiences.
There's a great quote, and it's actually by a suffragette, and it says, "Only those who wear the shoes feel where they pinch." And I just think that's so true for people with different experiences. BME students, or disabled students, LGBT+ students, actually, I don't wear those shoes, so I can't know those things. And you bring just a different perspective to the table.
One of the things that students say to us about why they wouldn't stand to be a full-time officer is around how they don't feel part of the current UBU clique of students. And I think that's interesting, because it shows that you would have the ideas for how to make us engage with other groups of students that we don't conventionally get involved with.
I would encourage all BME students to go for positions in the union, not just the BME part-time officer, but the full-time officer roles as well, so that our voices can be heard at all levels and we are properly represented and we can make our way to a fairer and more equal society.
If you have something you want to change about student life at the university or about the university itself or some aspect of what it means to be a student at Bristol, then do stand and do go for it.
And if there is an area that you're a little bit nervous about, a bit uncomfortable, whether that's public speaking, talking in committee meetings, putting reports together, there is staff support for that and you can request training.
So don't worry about knowing exactly what the solutions are. If you know what the problems are and you know you want to change something, you can come in, you'll get the training and you'll get the experience.
It's just absolutely transformational in terms of what it means for you, the different skills that you learn.
And the variety, I feel, has prepared me for most careers I could want to go into.
Just do it. You've got nothing to lose. It is actually a platform onto amazing experiences.
Students should definitely run because it's an amazing job.
It's just one of the best feelings ever that you're actually affecting change.
This happens far too much anyway.